Recently, state lawmakers cut property taxes, but at the expense of public services funds. In Senate Bill 1 passed earlier this year, Hoosiers could see a reduction of property taxes, but this will also cut funding for public services, whose main source of funding is the property tax.
So it's those property tax cuts that directly impacts all of the services that they love, not only at their public libraries, but so city services, county services, township services, those are all impacted.
The West Lafayette Public Library has already started to make changes due to the lack of funding.
So we recently actually made a pretty substantial change to one of our e-resources, which is called Hoopla. Hoopla is a pay per checkout model, and we have rolled back the amount of checkouts that are available to the public. I'm really working hard to make sure that we have the same number of open hours, that we're still able to provide those programs.
Another thing that changed with property tax cuts is money that was guaranteed for construction projects has changed, and now public services will be made to pay the differences made by the changes.
So that money that was guaranteed just 3 years ago is no longer guaranteed. So we will then have to pay that difference out of our operating budget, and that's just one more thing on top of inflation costs, on top of the reduction in our funding, that just we really have to weigh a lot of things. As a small library, we were already on a pretty thin margin, and that thin margin is gone.
Mara understands the trade-off for lower property taxes at the expense of public service funding, and is interested if there will be future changes to the funding. Ryan Gage, Star City News, West Lafayette.